All right, guys, Connor Ferguson here for night two. Jeez, wasn't even a late night last night. We're already screwing up. Night 3 of the Knoxville Nationals, Hard Knox night here. So 74, I think it's 69 is on the entry list right now, but 69 cars vying for the last 4 spots to lock in to Saturday's main event. I'm here with Ayrton Gennetten. He didn't want to do an interview on his prelim night. He said, we'll do one after I lock in. And so now he's requested to do one with us so that he can see if he can change his luck around.
Yeah, obviously had a really good pill draw and didn't take advantage of it Wednesday. So, find ourselves here again. I'm a hard knock lifer, I guess. I do a lot of things the hard way, so might as well do this the hard way. But I think we'll be pretty good. We had a lot of speed Wednesday. We've had a lot of speed the last few weeks. So yeah, just going out late in Group A, it's obviously not ideal, but that doesn't mean anything. Still get it done, no matter where you end up qualifying.
You were the 2021 Knoxville Nationals Rookie of the Year, and then a couple weeks ago, fittingly, when I was not at the racetrack, you got into victory lane again here. How much did that win help you coming into this weekend in your approach into Nationals? Yeah,
actually what's kind of so crazy is that was really our first top 5 here. I think since the night I did win.
I wasn't going to mention that.
So it's been a while since we've been in the front of the field on a weekly basis. So, but yeah, no, I mean, it's obviously it takes your confidence to a new level, and it kind of puts you in a spot where you kind of remember how to race at the front of the field here. So, that's kind of what the bummer was about our prelim night. I feel like if we could have started up front, having wanted that weekly show and leading that weekly show like we did, I feel like it would have allowed me to kind of set a really good pace and know how to pace myself properly. So yeah, obviously it's a huge confidence. Anytime you can win anywhere, it's huge. And, to do that at a place like this right before the biggest race of the year really just helps you kind of feel like you actually have a real shot at it, and I still think we do. I just think it's going to be a tough road to hoe going out this late.
And I feel like we've had less conversations this year about dirty air and sprint car racing, at least this week, for as far as Nationals is considered and what typically goes on at the track here. But how vital is the clean air when you're starting out front, when you're out front in a heat race? And how has the dirty air been this week?
Yeah, really it's been pretty spread out, I feel like, for my races when I was out there. So it's kind of hard to judge. But that's like going back to the night we won. Like that was the first time I've really been in clean air when the track's been that slick. So it kind of was a lot different, and obviously clean air is going to make your car feel a lot better than dirty air. And, the guys who are really good here are really good in dirty or clean air. And, I know we got a good clean air package, and I don't think our package is too bad in dirty air. I think we already made a few adjustments tonight from Wednesday that I think will help us there. If we get, mired in the back of the feature, got to start, second or third row in the heat. So, I definitely think it's going to play a big factor. I think that was also like a big deal with the David Gravel and Hunter Schoenberg wreck was, Hunter's in a lot of dirty air on the bottom, and, it was just a racing deal there too, where, David wanted to go down and Hunter kind of just got stuck, and just dirty air kind of forced his car to move faster than he anticipated. And, that's just kind of a show there of how much the air does matter. So, yeah, it's always a factor, especially at a place like this. Everyone's cars are really good. Everyone's got good shocks, good motors. And, I feel like that kind of, eliminates a little bit of the dirty air conversation. These tires have been kind of throwing people curveballs anyways. I think that's kind of eliminated some dirty air talk because our cars are not as stable right off the get-go anyways. So it kind of makes it a little more like dirty air, even if you're in clean air.
So when the A main goes green tonight, whether you're starting first, starting sixth, starting wherever, how will you have to race? What will it take to get into one of those top 4 spots?
Hammer down and give no fucks.
I love it. This has been Ayrton Gennetten. I'm Connor Ferguson. It's been Always Race Day. We'll be here all night.